Hey everyone, Mike Batista here from the Johns Hopkins University and as a member of the Smartphone Physical team, which will be presenting this year at TEDMed 2013. I wanted to take the chance tonight to talk a little bit about and demo some of the devices that we'll be using and presenting at TEDMed 2013. And so what I have here right now is the AliveCor heart monitor. So let's take a look at this device. So first off, it is only compatible with the iPhone 4, which we have here, or iPhone 4S. The larger iPhone 5 is too large for it to fit on. First off, inside the box, we have the heart monitor quick start guide, of course. And we have our device. So as you can see here, the device is quite simply an iPhone casing with two electrodes in the back, which function as a single-channel electrocardiogram. Inside, we have the battery behind this block. And since it does run off a battery, it does need to be replaced if you're using this for a long period of time. Additionally, since it is running off a battery, we can actually use this device without putting it onto our phone. So I'll show you how that works. We have our iPhone here. Here we are, TEDMed Smartphone Physical. And the application we'll be using is Alive ECG by AliveCor. And this is a free download. Since we're demoing it, we're just going to stay in offline mode here. And now we're ready to collect data. So as you see here, I simply contact the two electrodes, and data begins recording. Now there is a slight lag phase to allow stabilization before the data starts actually recording. And if we don't actually record for a full 10 seconds, as you see, I'm going to let go, the data is going to vanish. So that data is not recorded. So we need to keep contact with the leads here for a minimum of 10 seconds if we want to store, record, and possibly analyze this data later. In the top right, you see my pulse rate in beats per minute. And now we've collected a minimum of 10 seconds of data. We'll let go of that. And let's take a look. So now we see we can scroll through the data. Some options include either printing or viewing a PDF of the data, which you can see here. And so now say we wanted to use it as an iPhone cover. So let's put the iPhone into the device. Snaps right in. And so now what we have is the device attached to the iPhone with the two leads on the back. So let's go back to recording. And so now I'm simply resting the two leads on my fingers. I'm not putting an undue amount of pressure on the device. And as before, we have a slight lag phase before the timer begins. And again, we have to record at least 10 seconds of data so that we can then save it, look at it later, and possibly email it to ourselves. So now we've collected enough time. I can scroll through the data and then send it to myself if I'd like. That is the AliveCor heart monitor.